He said, for the whole house of Ahab shall perish. Now, what is Yahuwah talking about now? What is Yahuwah focusing on? He's focusing on a bloodline. This is all Israel. But how is Yahuwah making distinctions between the people of Israel? Through the bloodlines. That's the way it's always been. And the rulers of the darkness, this is how they operate. But they give you something silly. They give us something stupid called race, the races of men. It's not real. It's an illusion. They operate through the bloodlines where they got everybody else operating by race and separating everybody by race. And as long as you are in this matrix and you got people out here that's talking about, I got to do something for my black people, I got to do something for my black community, you're blind. Your job as a child of light is to do something for all men. That's what destroys the matrix and destroys the power of white supremacy. When you finally wake up and realize that there is no white race, there is no black race, there is one race, and you stop playing by the rules that they have set. That's when you begin to destroy the matrix. That's when you begin to see them rocking and reeling like a drunk. That's when you begin to tear down the walls and remove the veil. That's when you roll back the curtain on the little man sitting behind the curtain in Oz, and you see him for what he is. The powers that be don't fear no black leader, nobody out here that calls himself a black leader that's talking about what he gonna do for his black people. They are laughing at you. You're lost in the matrix. They fear the man that wakes up and sees the unity of all mankind as one. Now that man is dangerous. Because only he can bring the unity. Only he can bring the people together and to destroy the power of white supremacy. That's the only way. You can't do it by playing by the rules that have been set in the matrix. Can't be done. It's impossible. It's a trap. And you'll never get out of it. All of these black leaders, you know what they are? And they don't even realize it. You ain't nothing but that dog that's out there in that backyard chasing his tail, going around in circles, 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 and they're laughing at you. But boy, when you stop chasing your tail, when you finally wake up and realize race is a myth, it doesn't exist. It's the bloodlines. And you're no longer playing that game with them anymore. That man or that woman has the power now to bring the real unity that destroys the matrix and cripples the powers of white supremacy. It cripples it because it cannot exist unless it is able to separate people according to race. As long as you are going to operate in that way of thinking, they got you trapped and you're never gonna ever defeat them. But once you wake up from that and you drop that, that's when you can feel the earth shake.